So, the next couple weeks in science, we are going to be starting to talk about living and non living things in the world around us. So, I want you guys to think if you guys are cold, what is something that you guys can do to get warm? You can put on a hat, you can put on a coat, you can jump in place. These are some ways that you might react if you're cold. Now, think about a rock. What if a rock is someplace cold? Do you think he'll do anything to get warm? Does a rock need to be warm? Living things can react to the cold, and this helps them stay alive. But rocks wouldn't react to the cold, so rocks are not alive. How do we know if something is alive? Right. So, living things have basic needs, which means that they need certain things to stay alive. Non-living things do not have needs, so they don't need things to stay alive. People are an example of living things. Basic needs are an item that a living thing needs to survive. If we don't have basic needs, then the living thing dies. What are some examples of living things that people need to survive? Yeah, a shelter, a place to live is an example of a basic need. Is a ring something that we need to stay alive? No. What about water? Yep, water is a basic need. A cell phone. Now, even though we think we might need a cell phone, we can still live and survive without it, so it is not a basic need. What about food? Is food a basic need? Yes. Space? Yes, we do need space to live in, and sunlight. We also need, yes, air. Do we need a bicycle to live? No. Air is a basic need. Plants need air to survive. Animals need air to breathe. The air must be clean and it also must be the right temperature. Air that is too hot or too cold can hurt an animal or a plant. Water is also a basic need for both plants and animals. Many animals cannot drink salt water. They must drink fresh water. What is one example of a fresh water? Yeah, water for a lake or water from a river. What is one example of water that is salt water? Correct, water from the ocean. Food, another basic need is food. Animals need food for energy. Energy helps animals move and grow. Some animals eat plants. Other animals eat animals. Many animals eat both plants and other animals. What do you guys like to eat? So I heard somebody say pizza and a hamburger. I heard somebody say vegetables and fruit. All of those things are great examples of sources of energy that we can get when we eat food. Space. Space is a basic need. Plants and animals need space to live and grow. Some animals live in tiny spaces. Other animals need more room. Shelter. Sometimes animals need shelter. Shelter protects animals from bad weather or other animals. Animals can hide in shelter, such as forests, rocks, or other structures. Other animals can't find them if they hide. Sunlight is a basic need. Plants must have sunlight to make food. Now you try. People have the same basic needs as other animals. Can you find basic needs in this picture? Yes, shelter is one of the basic needs. What about this one? Sunlight. We also need peanut butter and jelly. or just food is a basic need. We need water. We need air. Nice job, guys. Growth. Living things also grow and change. This is a part of their life cycle. Non-living things do not grow by themselves. A plant is a living thing. Plants get taller over time. Boop. And now it is a fully grown plant. Which of these things grow? A pinwheel, a cup, or a duck? Yes, good job. A duck grows. So is a duck or a baby chick a living or non-living? It is living. Living things react to the world around us. This helps them stay safe and healthy. Non-living things cannot react in the world around us. Trees' leaves react to the seasons and they change color. The cat reacts to danger and hisses at something to keep the danger away. Look out! If something moves, does that mean it's alive? Not always. Many living things move and react to changes around them, but some non-living things can move too. A car can move, but is it living? No, a car is not alive. If it does not have the basic needs of living, then it is not alive. If it does not need food and water for energy, it does not grow. Reproduction. Animals have babies and plants make new seeds. All living things can reproduce. They can make new living things of the same kind. Non-living things cannot reproduce. So a mama hen can reproduce and have baby chicks. And a seed of a plant, when it is put underneath the soil, will grow into a plant. And once the plant is fully grown, the seeds will drop back into the soil and create a cycle. Let's do some sort of living and non-living. Water, is it living or non-living? Water is non-living. It is a basic need. A giraffe, living. Airplane, non-living. Drag the butterfly. Where does it go? Which side? Which side? Which side? Living. A clock, non-living. A water bottle, non-living. A tree, the tree changes. So yes, it is living. And a snake, living. Great job, guys.